in Year 2. So today is Friday the 19th of June and we're going to write our own poem today. So we've been looking at poetry all week. Who can remind me what is a poem? Okay, so a poem is when we write about our feelings or our thoughts, but we often use rhyme or rhythm to help us write a poem, a little bit like a song. What poem have we been looking at really closely this week? Big clue on the board. We've been looking at The Soundskeeper. What was the poem The Soundkeeper all about? Okay, so The Soundkeeper was all about a young person who'd been looking through their photograph album, and the photographs had reminded them of sounds, which reminded them of memories from their holidays. The sounds of seagulls, the sounds of splashing in the waves, the sounds of fizzy pop. Okay, so we're going to have a quick recap of retelling or reciting our poem today. You might want to pause the video now and do this on your own, using your own pictures and actions that you put together at the start of the week, or you can retell the poem with Miss Burrows. I read a book this morning with photos of the past, of memories when I was young, and sounds that always last. The pictures were of holidays, the pictures were of me, but the ones I remember best are the ones beside the sea. The crying of the seagulls, the laughter in the air, the humming of the people, the music of the fair. The slurping of the ice cream, the fizz of cola pop, applying sun cream on my back, slippy, slappy, slop. The whooshing of the pebbles, the crashing of the waves, the gurgling and the rushing of the water in the caves, the splashing, the sound of my legs splashing, the swimming in the sea, Dad is paddling to my left, and Mum's right here with me. I read a book this morning, The Sounds They Always Last. It keeps them there, fresh like new, memories of my past. So this week we're writing our own Soundkeeper poem. What sounds are going to be in our Soundkeeper poem? Okay, it's going to be sounds from school, isn't it? Sounds from the playground that help us to create memories, and sound from the classroom that help us to create memories. So let's have a quick recap of what we've learnt this week. Who can remind me of some of the sounds that we said we might hear on the playgrounds or in our classroom? So we've got a bouncing ball, we've got clapping hands, let's think about in the classroom, we've got chatting children, and we've got scraping chairs. So, it's jumping ahead. So we've collected some sounds for our Soundkeeper poem from the playgrounds and from the classroom. Who can remind me of some rhyming words that we've gathered this week that we can use in our Soundkeeper poem? So we had ball, and some examples of what rhymes with ball. Wall maybe. We had snack. And what did we say could rhyme with snack? We said track could. And we'll do one more. We had door. And what words did we say could rhyme with door? We said floor. Okay. Let's have a look then at what we're going to do today. Today we're going to write our own Soundkeeper poem So in using everything we've learned this week, our sounds and our rhyming words, because we want to use rhyme in our poem. Okay, so Miss Burrows has written the start of our poem, and then we're going to write the next two verses. So let's remind ourselves of the start of the poem. I read a book this morning with photos of the past, of memories when I was young, and sounds that always last. The pictures were of rooms. The pictures were really cool. The ones I remember best are the ones inside my school. So then, your job today is to write two verses. One about the sounds of the classroom for your Soundkeeper poem, and one about the sounds of the playground for your Soundkeeper poem. And you're going to try really hard to try and have 2 lines in each verse that rhyme. So Miss Burrows is going to start by thinking about the sounds of the classroom. And I think I'm going to have the teacher, the chatting of the teacher. That's one sound I can hear in the classroom. What other sounds did we say earlier this week we could hear in the classroom? The seats, the scraping of the seat. What other sounds did we say we could hear in the classroom? Pens, the scribbling Now I want my last line of the verse to rhyme with the second line of my verse. So I need to use a word that will rhyme with seat. What words did we say would rhyme with seat? Go back to yesterday's learning. We said feet. Oh, what noise do feet make in the classroom? Tapping maybe? The tapping of the feet. Let me read the verse, and I want to see, has it got our sounds in it, and has it got rhyming words? The chatting of the teacher, the scraping of the seat, the scribbling of the pens, the tapping of the feet. It's definitely got sounds. Can I spot my rhyming words? Seat and feet. Okay, let's have a go at writing a second verse for the playground. What sounds did we say we could hear on the playground? We said a bouncing ball, the bouncing of a ball. What other sounds did we say we could hear on the playground? At break time, definitely the crunching of snack. The crunching of our snack. What other sounds can we hear on the playground? What about snapping of sticks? The snapping Now, I've got a little reminder that my second and my last line, I want them to rhyme. So what rhyming word did we think of yesterday that rhymes with snack? We said our track. What can we hear on the track? The racing around the track. Now I've written a verse for the playground. Let me check. Has it got sounds in? Has it got rhyming words? The bouncing of a ball, the crunching of our snack, the snapping of sticks, They're racing around the track. It's definitely got sounds and it's got rhyming words. My two rhyming words are snack and track. So I want you to have a go at using our learning from this week. Use the sounds that we gathered and the rhyming words that we created to write 2 verses for your Soundkeeper poem. I cannot wait to read them.